sana ma prente nga Jamie. Big be a corner.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Turn this room, turn it to an ocean. Let me float around. Eyes closed, like we're dreaming even when we're.
Okay guys, I'm back once again with another video. And you may so and I say we so assign about bio with another video. And then we share obe bisa say ehin fan am obe pie. Mini eye papa ya de bia wa ye busy. We share anytime obe friend and I say we need to be kasa bia no na wa ye busy. Na obe bisa say oye hwan oye doctor na say herbalist and oye hwan. And ene mini papa yi me pese mebo ni de ono ankasa mebo ni de e de akere mo na ya fa na e de afi ho no nti mesre bibia wo hwe S.K.M media 7 afri no mesese na no first time wo hwe na wa subscribe and wa like na wa share e de ama afufro so for the sake of our people in Zambia and Zimbabwe, because you guys were saying that the language that sometimes we speak you don't understand, so we try to mix the language for you guys. So if today is your first time watching S.K.M media, sorry, you subscribe, you like and share to us. So doctor,
yes boss.
Doctor there.
I'm Dr. Nicholas Youngson. That is my name.
Dr. Nicholas Youngson.
Yeah. Dr. Nicholas Youngson.
Okay.
Yeah. Youngson.
Pacho na we dey any?
Me a fancy.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, minim so ye well.
Baby, me a fancy. The name even tells you I'm a fancy.
Okay. But I say me show video back now we can ana.
Mete.
Okay.
Yes, I'm not that fluent in a way, but my mother tongue, fancy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nti umami and so papa.
Oh no,
none of them.
All of them are fancies.
Okay.
My father, my mother, they are all fancy.
Okay.
But I just learned the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Dr. Youngson, me that show video baby YouTube ni Facebook about herbal teachings, I think say one of the great opportunity the maye before and I say we the Africans say it's high time say we need to adopt our culture and our way of living. Nti person maybe say a fan e ba no herbal ni you can say orthodox no and I say we the den na hu sa herbal we do.
Okay, first of all, I would love to extend my regards to my father, Apostle Prince Safu Kwesi Boateng of Covenant of Hope Church International, and then a father who raised me, I think way back from 2015 to 2021. He's called Prophet Amos Dari of Friends of Jesus Christ of Nazareth at Zenu, Ashaiman to be precise. I was raised by those two great men, and by the grace of God, I'm here now. If you say Dr. Nicholas, I'm a herbal practitioner as well as an orthodox medical practitioner. So I attended school at Central University. I went to do some medical course over there and then furthered up to Cape Coast. So I am a herbal practitioner as well as an orthodox practitioner. With the orthodox, I learned it at school, but with the herbals, I didn't learn it. Wow. It was a gift from the Lord. Yes, it was a gift. It was a divine gift. It was a divinely orchestrated gift. So I'm a herbalist, but now I'm focused on the herbals more, because with the orthodox, sometimes when you use orthodox remedies, it gives you side effects, and then also it causes a lot of problems to your system. So I'm focused on the herbals. So as at now, I'm doing the herbals, and then I'm the CEO of Uses of Herbal Medicines. You can search for me on YouTube at UHMTV, and then you can search for my page on Facebook at Uses of Herbal Medicines. I'm the CEO of that. And then Covenant Herbal Clinic, I'm the chief executive, or let me say, I'm the owner of Covenant Herbal Clinic, which is located at Newland Junction, S.K.M and Katamansu Newland Junction, Accra.
Okay.
Yes, so I didn't learn it. It was a gift from the Lord. Sometimes I have it through dreams and, revelations and visions. And after that, my father also teaches me about the medicines, the herbal medicines, right?
Okay. So that means for now you are going with only the herbal.
Yeah.
You are not with the orthodox.
Now I'm not doing orthodox. I'm a herbalist.
Okay.
I have my certificates around, so when I'm done, I can show it to you.
But there are some people who, especially some of the doctors, they also complain that the herbal that we use also has side effect and all that, and it's not good for our health.
Okay.
What do you think about those ones also?
Okay, with that, it's their own perception.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's their own perception. Herbals are, for humans. Okay, herbals are for humans. That's what I know. Herbals are for humans, and orthodox remedies are for animals. Yes, like I'm not. Don't get me wrong. Okay,
I understand.
I know my words might hurt you, but the truth is to be told. The herbals are purely herbal. Okay, herbal medicines are natural, right? But with the orthodox, even though they used herbal medicines to prepare orthodox medicine, they didn't just use any substance, any chemicals. They can't use, or they can't prepare orthodox remedies without herbals. Okay, right? They can't use herbal medicines, prepare orthodox remedies without the herbal medicines, but they can prepare herbal medicines without the orthodox, right? The herbal medicines are used to process the orthodox medicine, but they would have to process it, put it in a machine, and then add a lot of caffeines, chemicals, acidic content, and all that, right? So when using the orthodox remedies, sometimes it can affect your eyes, it can affect your kidneys, it can also affect your heart. It even gives you acid reflux. Okay, that one, you feel burning sensations in your system and all that. That thing alone can cause you, right? But with the herbs, nobody can tell me herbal medicines are contradicting our system, or they have side effects to our system. All right, everything has side effect. Everything have side effects.
Even the
water we drink, drinking too much of water at night has side effects, right? But if you want to take in water, you take it during the day time, right? From morning till maybe 5 to 6. But you can't take it bedtime. You can't take enough water at bedtime. You would contract prostate enlargements, right? And then so it enlarges your prostate. So taking water at midnight and I say at bedtime, no, it's not good. And I feel so herbs, the Bible said in Ezekiel that I say yendi duabano, right? Name fana habano say there. What do you mean? Do I mean? The Bible said we should eat the fruits thereof and use the leaves or the medicinal parts to heal our diseases, right? So herbal medicines, unless otherwise, what I mean is that unless you didn't use it as the doctor prescribed, okay, if you do it overdose, you use it overdose or take it more than you were expected to take, that one definitely it will give you a side effect. But if you should take it on the normal circumstance, like on the normal dosage, nothing is going to happen to you.
Okay, yeah, the common teaching question. Me person bisa, do you only deal with the physical aspect and also spiritual aspect so with the herbal medicine?
Okay, so with the herbal medicines, by the grace of God, I'm expert in the spiritual side as well as the physical side.
Okay.
So spiritual ailments like nocturnal emissions, which is spiritual marriage, right? I have remedies that can deal with that spiritual problem. I have I can treat or help in attracting buyers, customers, for disappointments, dealing with disappointments, promise and fails, and all. They are all spiritual problems, right? Financial instability, stagnation, retrogression. They are all spiritual problems. So I deal with any spiritual ailments, right? If you're having sicknesses and it's spiritual, by the grace of God, I have spiritual soups. I have things that I can help you with. So I do the spiritual side as well as the physical side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means you do the both of the spiritual and the physical.
Yes, please.
So what are some of the things that we the human beings when we do, or some of the plants or the herbs that it's not good for our health?
Okay.
Maybe I can take this let's say this herbs, it will be okay for me. And yeah, work will be almost on a yes too. They don't see any result. Do we have sad people? And that's almost system no, it's not coping with sa no. And that's a the right I also no na yale na go through no ebebre.
Okay, thank you for asking. What I would say is that edrobi ebeje wono enjeme. Okay, a remedy that can cure your problem wouldn't cure mine, right? We have a unique system. Everybody or each and everyone, and then his or her system. Or his or her a blood group, right? So if you are sick, okay, and you want to take maybe paracetamol, what you do is that you would first of all go to the hospital, go and see a doctor, okay. Let the doctor diagnose you and know the cause. So me, for instance, if someone complains about headache, I first of all tell them, come and let me check for you, okay. Come to my office, let me check, diagnose you, let me know the cause of it. It could be piles or hemorrhoids. It could also be cataract, glaucoma, eye problem. Any, eye problems can cause headache, right? It could be rectal prolapse. That one can also, cause headache, right? So I don't really support. I'm not in support with you having headache, taking para without doctor's approval or doctor's prescriptions, right? So you have to go see the doctor. If he tells you this is good for you, you go for it, right? You don't have to go for it without doctor's approval, okay. Right? So that's why sometimes we take the medicines several times and it doesn't work for us. Remedies, herbal medicines work. Herbal medicines work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So see, I know the kind of system and also we are say the world we live in. Usha wakwe doctor ni deba dipa na usha ye edi yale bebre ebre eduani dia aduane a ye di no na di yale be anase the kind of metima ka say ye lifestyle no na di sa yale dudu na ebre ya anase deba, because see ano ubehu akola first no 9 years onya ni menses ni but see ano the kind of sickness na ekoso ewo wiasuma ubebisa se sa yale we nyina efiri nti wakwe doctor ni usha deba di na ye na this problem and say yale kitinkiti no brain.
Okay, let's take something like hepatitis B. Okay, let me tell the cause and then how to prevent it. What causes hepatitis B, right? Hepatitis B means fatty liver. Fatty liver. like your liver and as a brain born. Like yes, but I a fee and in Kikawa abaho anwa aba fatty liver no. Now, what are some of the things we do to contract that disease? Sometimes it's through sex, unprotected sex. It's sexually transmitted. That's hepatitis B is sexually transmitted. And then regular intake of frozen foods, chili water, ice creams, taking in more oily foods like meats, milk and all that. Too much intake of them can cause that fatty liver, right? Too much intake of that those foods can indulge in that hepatitis, right? So you don't have to be taking in more water. You don't have to be taking in more, you don't have to take more cold water, okay, or frozen foods or oily foods, right? You have to make sure you stay away with them. You have to stay away from them, okay? And then you can't just sleep, you can't just eat and then sleep. Diabetes, you can't just eat, then within few seconds or few minutes you go to bed. Okay, every human being is supposed to eat the latest you should eat in the evening should be 5:30, the latest.
I mean no mean mobia or no catch him say ye din sa come when no catch him say eye nana no ebi mu di anado one anyway until what did it 12 until almost getting to 5-6 years one yen so bibia won uhwa asa nipa no ebenya nsusu so bu ni so as all nyana say like the old age no ebenya nsusu because wa ya afin ni at the youth age abepim say or who like effect bia of course or that's why ebi mu di fufu 12 11 uhwa asa nipa no obenya nsusu so bi wo so
obenya nsusu so what my brother means is that those outside and those are old people, like those olden people, our grandmothers, grandfathers, they used to eat very late at night, but it doesn't have any side effect on them, it doesn't have any impact on them. And we that are coming up, we can also adopt that behavior, and nothing can happen to us. Is it true? I'm saying it's not true. The reason why those olden people, like those people of age, like they don't get sickness even though they eat at 1 a.m., 12 a.m., 11 p.m., 10 p.m. The reason why it's not having impact on them is that their foods are always fresh. They don't eat organic foods. Listen, in my hometown, if you go and then pluck coconuts, right, and then day breaks, you throw it away because we have it in abundance. Okay, we have it in abundance. Like you would throw it away. When you go take a cassava and you peel it, eat, and then some left behind.
The
leftover. You don't have to eat it the next day because you have a lot there. But in our current situation now, you go and then buy a cabbage. The cabbage has been in the market, house flies, and every insect has defecated on it. Okay, and then it's been there for like 1 week or 2 weeks. You go and buy after even when you are done buying it, you also go and put it at home like 2 weeks before you start using it.
Even they put it in the fridge.
They refrigerate it instead of them warming it. They rather refrigerate it to keep that bacteria in it. You see, so when that thing happens, you don't have hope than those of age, right? Those people, do you know the kinds of herbal medicines they eat? Right? They can boil cassava leaves and drink. Immune system booster. They can boil Aradan or Galbanum to drink. That is precursor. They can boil it and drink. And that thing alone can boost up their immune system, can give them instant energy, can also help them fight against any viral, any bacterial infection. You see, so you don't have to compare yourself to the people of age. Those people are very wise. You can't compare yourself to them. You are in the city. I'm not sure you've even planted. I'm not sure if you have a farm. You always buy cassava. You always buy brodier. You always buy things in the market, right? You don't have a farm to plant all those Calancho pinates, Momodica carantias. You don't have that environment to plant all those herbal medicines, right? But when you go to the village, our olden people, they have all these things in their farm. So even if they eat at night, they have orange, they can take it in the morning and it wouldn't have any impact on them. So that is it.
So let's come to the spiritual aspect.
Okay.
What are some of the herbs that prevent, let's say, someone having what do you call it?
Spiritual marriage.
Spiritual marriage. What are some of the herbs that can prevent those things?
Okay, so viewers, once again, I came along with some herbal medicines here, and that herbal medicine is used to deal with spiritual problems like promise and fails, disappointments, and then nocturnal emissions, as you mentioned, spiritual marriage. You sleep having sex in your dreams. I have these leaves here, which is called castor leaves, castor plants. Okay, this is called what it called castor plants. We call it castor plants. Okay, or castor leaves, and then its local name is Adidenkruma. The reason why they call it Adidenkruma is that its leaves look like the leaf of okra. So Adidenkruma, like okra-like, it has okra-like leaves. Now, if you're having spiritual marriage, okay, what you can do is you can grind it or mash it. Okay, you can mash the leaves about 5 or 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can mash it. Okay, you can mash. You mash it, and then dip it in a bucket of water, and then add 21 pieces of sea salt. 21 pieces of sea. I don't want the stone like okay, the inorganic salt. You can add 21 pieces to it, and then you pray over it using Psalm 35. If you are having spiritual marriage, disappointment, promise and fails, just pray over it using Psalm 35, and then that's all. Just use it to bath, and trust me, everything is going to be fine.
You are going to use to bath for one day?
Not for one day. You will do it. You start from your day born. So if you were born on Monday, you start on Monday. But when you are going to pluck it, you pluck it early in the morning, from 5 o'clock a.m. to latest by 8 o'clock. You are done plucking it. So you can pluck it, pray over it using Psalm 35, mash it, dip it in a bucket of water, add 21 pieces of sea salt, and then just start bathing with it. It could be morning and evening, or it could be once daily. But you should start from your day born name, your day born. So if it's Monday, you start from Monday for like 7 consecutive days. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? So 7 days, then you are done. That spiritual marriage will leave you. That disappointment, that's promise and fails, or hard knocks would leave you.
So what are some of the herbs that is good for we the human to use, like our daily herbs that we need to use, both the physical and the spiritual?
Okay, so there is a herb called Calancho pinnata. Its botanical name is Calancho pinnata, and then its English name is miracle plant or miracle leaf, and then it has a local name as Taimiewu or Taimiaubewu. Okay, so you die if you hate me. That's the name of that. You die if you hate me. Yes, you die if you hate me. That plant, I would love everybody to get some. You chew it. Just chew it. You chewing maybe 3 leaves a day. Okay, as it's dealing with the physical aspect, it's also dealing with the spiritual aspect. When you chew it, nobody can curse you, nobody can hurt you spiritually, nobody can fight against you. That stubborn spiritual marriage disappointment, you are it is going to be dealt with. And then if you are suffering from cardiovascular diseases of the heart, and then maybe let me say amenorrhea, that is menstrual seizure, your menses is not flowing at all. If you are also having epistaxis, that is a ear nosebleed, epistaxis, nosebleed, and then ear ache, and then headache, just go get some, squeeze it or send it close to fire to soften, then squeeze it and then extract the sap. Okay, if I say the sap, the liquid coming out from the leaf, use it for nasal drop once daily in the morning. Make sure you do it in the morning for 7 days. And you can also mash it, dip it in a bucket of water, add salt, pray over it, start using it to bath. It also protects you by the grace of God. It also protects you. So that is it.
Okay,
that is it.
So I want you to go through with that, because we have a lot of, I've been watching most of your videos about the teachings of the physical and the spiritual aspect. One na me share say you can say nyanya your friend
Momodica
carantia. Nti one na me share say no, that's the English name for nyanya. Nti I don't know the English name, but I'm seeing free Dr. Nicholas nti nyanya no so eno so dey ba din na eno so is it for only most of the times we say the Ghana people, when they are celebrating their festival, they put it in their neck and all that. Is it for only that one, or it has physical and spiritual benefit for us?
Okay, so Nyanya is called Momodica carantia. That is Momodica. It has a botanical name called Momodica carantia, and then also has an English name as bitter melon.
Bitter melon.
And
then they actually 4 years until who say also the beat
so you have bitter melon, that is Nyanya, and then the local name is Nyanya. The Ewes call it Nyanyana. Yes, that is Nyanya.
It's like the Adam people also call it Nyanya.
Yeah,
they also call it Nyanya.
Yeah, so Nyanya has a lot of spiritual and physical benefits to mankind. Nyanya deals with promise and fails. If you have husband, a recalcitrant husband or wife, you can use the Nyanya to propel them to stop that. It has an English name as bitter melon. With that Nyanya, it has a lot of spiritual benefits and physical benefits. So one of the spiritual benefits it gives to mankind is that it deals with spiritual marriage. And then it even helps your recalcitrant husband or wife to be submissive, and then also helps you attract favor, buyers and customers. And then deals with disappointments and promise and fails. That Nyanya alone does a lot of wonders. The reason why when they are installing chiefs or kings, they hang it around their necks is that it protects you. So if you are holding it, nobody can look at you with an evil eye and prevail against you. Nobody. By the grace of God, that Nyanya or that Momodica carantia works for that. Okay, and also it deals with Odeipua white, that is candidiasis, and then also syphilis or any sexually transmitted infections, and also treats diabetes. Okay, what you do is that you boil it, wash with salt and boil. You boil it, wash with salt and water and boil it for like 5 to 10 minutes.
With the diabetes.
The diabetes, the gonorrhea, syphilis, candidiasis, chlamydia, any other sexually transmitted infection, just boil and drink 1 glass morning, afternoon, evening for like 21 days, and that stubborn infection would leave you. With a spiritual aspect, you can hang some in your room at where your door is. You can also mash it, dip it in a bucket of water, and then use it to bath. And trust me, it works for that. So that is Nyanya for you.
Okay,
thank you.
Like Obi Subeka said, with the past, those that are suffering from, is it the food that we eat or we attract it from as you said, like sexual intercourse.
Are you talking about pals?
Yes.
Cocoa.
Like obi o cocoa na like we need nhemu a ubenya na say aduane aye di na mai sa.
Okay, so with pals, I don't think pals is sexually transmitted.
Okay.
Pal or hemorrhoids is never sexually transmitted, but it's genetic. Okay, it can be inherited from the family. It's genetic, but pals is not sexually transmitted. Now, with pals, eating a lot of carbohydrate foods can cause you to have it, and then too much of sugar can also cause it. That is starchy foods, the carbohydrates. Starchy foods can also cause it. Cassava dough, condo, those bankun and things, no bema winya pals and akoko hemorrhoids. And then the treatment is simple. Treatment for pals or cocoa, it's very simple. You go look for coconut husk. Kube honono. Kube oba.
The dry one or the
be it fresh or dried. You just masticate it. You start masticate. You chew it. Wash with salt and chew it. If it's fresh, you chew it. If it's dried, you can boil water, and then about 5 minutes to take it off from the fire. You pluck or cut the coconut husk into pieces. Put it in the water. And then warm it for boil it for 5 minutes and then take it off. Sieve it and start drinking the waters. Regular taking water or regular water. Regular daily water. Just be taking it. And trust me, only in few days.
You know, straight. On the mean they be or trans no say. And as any so those such people, they don't sit when they join the bus or a car, they don't sit at the back seat.
Okay.
When there's portals, na car, maybe a shake portals no buy. The most of the times, comfortably or car no man or multi back seat na never a top port no so never nyabote most of them no and yes car no na be na because of kuku na fifi or mutu no sebi and I'm moving change obi o ha sense na transit to no ntimi o transit na wa chi ase afifi won it when na so such a person no so says remedy now we show no can eno so betimi ayeden act less nyama na eno so a different method for curing that one.
Coconut husk na betimi aboa. But then no be no match be 3 months and say betimi atie you. And then that coconut husk na so deals with rectal prolapse. Obi akokobo fifi ne to like or sabi or private na kokobo na pi. That is rectal prolapse. And that coconut husk taking it can help. And then bleeding piles. Obi or private obi hu moja bebre bleeding piles. That coconut husk remedy can also cure it. So that thing now, if hemorrhoid now, I want to know. Or tanum coconut husk na within 3 months. Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Now obi so if you ani pano obi wo ho say you can say stomach ulcer. Obi wo ho ontimi ndidi. Odi duane kakra na say duane to ni yempe obi ho na yem no start say the ekika no so.
Stomach ulcer you do there. When you kope a champon. Okay, so I'm teaching about stomach ulcer. A champon is called S.K.M weeds. S.K.M weeds.
In fact, any weed na yeshi no, any be no can. Your local language name a champon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that S.K.M weeds, and are dried pawpaw leaves. S.K.M weeds, dried pawpaw leaves, fen leaves, fen. Aya. Aya is ahaban na if you are behono. Ahaban bi e wa beho. You combine the 3 and boil and drink 1 glass morning, afternoon, evening. Or the coconut husk remedy can also help for. And then scent leaves, nunum can also cure stomach ulcer. One of the best remedy for stomach ulcer. You boil it and be drinking it.
Wow. The ma say like soups ni other product ben ni the na.
Okay, so me wo Covenant Herbal soup.
Covenant
Herbal soup. Yes, I named it after my clinic, Covenant Herbal Clinic.
One kasa na we ya na woni obi na.
Yeah, na me yeah. But I have people who help in hands, but I'm the the executive producer.
Okay.
So that is it. And it deals with promise and fails, disappointment, bad lucks, spiritual marriage, it helps and attracts buyers, customers, and then it helps attract favor and good luck, and it gives protections and all that. That is spiritual marriage. And that my spiritual soup, it's a spiritual soup. You can see it here, Covenant Herbal soup. And then I have Batman enlargement cream. Batman enlargement cream. The bat is the lady's buttocks.
Okay.
And then the man is the penis. So it enlarges the breast, the butts, and the penis. So male and female can use it. You use it to just rub or apply on the sensitive area. The same product goes for all.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I have Active Man Herbal Powder. That one is for sexual weakness or erectile dysfunctions. Those that don't have erections at all. Yes, I have remedies for it. And then I have infection mixture, gonorrhea, syphilis, candidiasis, chlamydia, staphylococcus, and a lot of infections.
Like doctors sometimes we confuse here with this big word. What breaking kaka we be sure like I say now a day words no there or cannot say they okay you break it a little bit for us because some of our parents, they don't understand the big word, so you just break it down for us.
It's in the car. Candidiasis or white, and I'm a diabetes. Diabetes is a situation area, and muja broswo, and high blood pressure, and I feel chlamydia and so a nemuyale, and staphylococcus and so and nemuyale. We your bar or cervix and anase sebi check esono. Who say nyoma bi ahoho ho
to say
pimples bi na we be man so a wunya staphylococcus so a eno so be hu say obema na no kru chlamydia ne ade na man so nya genital water eno so eye kru ne ade efi nso fita nso grey bi efi omo ba ne tinisa nyalowa ina anu edro ho diabetes so say pressure say herpes virus and also so it is HIV pepepe ni na me won anu edro me wo HIV cry edro ho ya me adom me esa eye duduma
so far no me twa no sa adure na me particularly I mean sorry I don't understand when it comes to HIV is when someone come out nani panel bekase or HIV edruana you see most of the leaders then they start to come after the person either good or bad na omo person I don't know so omo person yale na betu yale na si o nti obi kase or HIV edrupe na nipa na iso be threat to the
nation
and I said the top leaders omo pharmaceutical omo ye penyufo because if your omo person benya side na sa chemicals na omo demand nipa na say free radicals na omo demand me I call it free radicals now I said they make money from it nti so far so na waka no what treat you be with HIV is ma e call that
by the grace of God ya den crofo to edro so a I don't know how chronic or acute your case is. If I may say chronic, I don't know how long it's been with you. If it is acute, maybe from the first to 3 months, that is acute. I don't know, not just in chair. And with that one, the treatment in between may take you like 4 to 6 months. But if it's acute, the treatment can take up to 1.5 years. I won't watch it may take you 1.5 years. And by the grace of God, I have a lot of stroke patients I'm treating, and by the grace of God, 4 or 5 of them have recovered, and it's working. It will take time. But it works by the grace of God. Yes.
Okay, we share no when it comes to herbal product and that's a herbal medicine. Ujiji say sisi an herbal medicine will take over the orthodox medicine because sisi I say minim se Ghana for sisi omweni ebie ewo eye herbal product now. Most of Ghanaians now they don't go in for the orthodox medicine. Most of them go in for the the local one, which is the herbal no. And ebi musi essence nipa no ni sika ntina or use herbal no. Most ata wo show bi a penny for no mo bi no. When you try to introduce a herbal product to them, they don't, buy your idea. So I have to see my doctor before. Into which I say, like from, if I say 10 years or 5 years to come, herbal medicine, no, I bet take it over. And I say, yes, still no, I bet was in a one for bed doubt a herbal medicine.
Okay, so first of all, no, anything natural surpasses artificial, right? Like what I mean is, you can't compare herbal medicines to artificial medicines, like natural medicines to artificial medicines. Okay, I don't know unless God, I can't say the herbal is taking over, and I can't say the orthodox is taking over. God knows what's best for his people, and I can't tell, but by the grace of God the herbal is also coming out. At first we left it for our grandmothers and all that, but now current people are coming for it. Even white people are coming for my medicines, and it works because it works. So you could see that the herbal is also taking over, like the herbal is taking over automatically. But I can't tell, I can't say this, I can't say that, but it's also taking over, right? It's also in the page coming.
Okay. Yeah, I shall forty. So we share Dr. Nicholas Yamsi and na menini edin komono. Eba ne heba mu de wa bin ye pa. Eba ne heba wa bin ye na se na me share ni video ba ku na oko village na ocha or explaining and so cheche edra ahabano habebebri ena wo habano ya nya dudo na e wa hase ebia na wuso wo yale bia na se problem bi na ube gise bia ya nkasa e dia amfa no ho mema wa bobo eye plant and say herbs na ebia ya nkasa amfa ho na wa che yare kro ni physical and spiritual side no na wa bobo so ba ku menu amai na the common kitchen idea. A semester said, "I won't be if you don't understand anything and you want to answer, just drop your comment at the comment section." Nti mesre now some of the herbs and I say herbal na yen kasa mfa ho a wudi say eno no is good for our herbs and for physical and spiritual side no. Na wabubo so no ache ebi obi so wo ho a opese onte eno yambo yanka ni side no ebi a woka nipa no beka so wabo media so no so wa shem bi afi ho.
Okay, so thank you once again for this great opportunity. Let me mention holy basil. That is holy basil. Holy basil is used to treat high cholesterol patients. If you're having high cholesterol or high blood sugar, that's holy basil can deal with it. Okay, just go get some, make sure you wash with salt and water, boil it for 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. It shouldn't exceed 5 minutes. Just boil it for 5 minutes. You take 1 glass morning, 1 glass evening. Just do it for 21 days. That stubborn cholesterol will be reduced, right? And we have holy basil, and then we have basil. So we have eme and akokomesa. They are two different. You can use the akokomesa, you can use the eme. Okay, you can use the basil or the holy basil, and it's good for treating high cholesterol or high blood sugar. Okay, and even pressure, high blood pressure. Okay, that thing alone can help you. Okay, and then we have a herb called Heliotropium indicum. That one is Heliotropium indicum. Heliotropium indicum. That one is called Acomfem etico. Okay, it's a plant that has a whitish let me say whitish bar at the tip of it. Okay, it has a whitish flower at the tip of it.
Habana doctor kano ene that screen so habana that screen so haba we na doctor kan ho asem ene that screen so.
Yes, so that is Heliotropium indicum. That one is also used for good luck and favor. Okay, normally when preparing my spiritual soup or my covenant herbal soup, I use it. I use that thing, or I use that plant to prepare it. Okay, just grind it and then add shea butter, mix it, and then use it as your body cream. Or you can mash it, dip it in a bucket of water, and then use it to bath. Okay, do it on your day born. So if you're born on Monday, you can start on Monday and then finish on Sunday, because it's going to take 7 days duration. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 7 days. You can do it morning and evening, or once in the day. Yep. So that's Heliotropium indicum. And then we have something like Jatropha. We have Jatropha leaves. Others call it, some people call it abrototo, and others call it incranidia. So you can show it to them, incranidia. With that one, if you have toothache or caca, if it's if you have boil, pompo, or caca, okay, or even the caca in the teeth, okay, caca, just go get some, boil it, and then put the water, make sure you add Aradan or Galbanum, Percocet to it, and salt, boil it, put it in your mouth, and then use it for mouth gargling. Okay, if it's the caca on the hand or on the finger or boil, just grind it, add salt to it, apply, and trust me, everything is going to be fine. That is it for now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nti say you find say obi a ono so, I don't know if it's a spiritual side. Niema bi magugu ne ho. Epaya isu no ka ase na sa
Inflammation. Okay.
Epaya na sa eno so no, is it spiritual side and na say no so physical no yale bi na bitimi akosi sa problem.
Okay, so physically, ubetimi suffer from skin diseases like heat rashes, acne, dark spots or pimples or chicken pox or any other skin disease. Okay, we have inflammation disease. Okay, we have diseases that cause a lot of problems, and then okay, express, right? That one is, it could be spiritual or physical. Okay, if it is physical, you can use aloe vera. You can grind the whole plant. Okay, you take the leaf, grind it, and then use it, just apply, right? Or you can grind Kalanchoe pinnata. Okay, you can grind, if it's physical, spiritual, you can grind the aloe vera together with the Kalanchoe pinnata and then apply. You can mix it with shea butter and then apply for the body or skin diseases.
On kwala bi wo ho a omo so se de omo so ye din. Ya ka se o ya din se he jai on jai. Eno so hwa e ya kwala no like sa no te anase ebia na bibi etechi.
Okay, so such a child or such an infant can be possessed by an evil spirit, and so I have remedies for that. Okay, if the lady, the mother of that child is available, let her go get 1 piece of egg. Okay, an egg, and then boil it with a urine. Okay, she will boil it with a urine. She didn't add salt to it. Make sure you don't have infection. Even if you have infection and you urinate, because of the fire or because of the heat, the infections or the bacterials or the virus would be would be dead. You understand? But make sure you don't have infection. Just use your urine, urinate, and then put it in the utensil or the cooking utensil, put the egg in it. If they are two, you pray over it. Okay, as you are giving it to them, as you're about to give it to them, let their recalcitrancy be reduced or be departed. Okay, like their stubbornness, let it be departed from them. Then after that, you just peel it after boiling it for like the normal minutes. Just peel it and then give it to them to eat. If they are above 10 years, and you think you can't feed them, if they are about 18 years, go get one kalancho pinata, one taniu. Just write the person, your son's or your daughter's name on it, pray over it, place it under your pillow. When day breaks, just put it in fire and say, as it is burning, so shall their skin burn them until they become submissive. Okay, that is it. You understand? Yes, so that is it for recalcitrant people. Even if your husband is a recalcitrant husband or your wife is a recalcitrant wife, do it, and then I think that's going to help. Yeah.
We have learned a lot of things. These are some of the problems that I've been having with most of the African people, because Africa, we are being known by our herbs, but not the orthodox. What I learned is the orthodox medicine doesn't cure, but they manage, and
even leave side effects.
Wow. My jai orthodox medicine is almost getting to 13 years now. Now me tie me ya and na me koto edru na me num ye no. And yes, ye condemn you, say ye ma we do na uko hospital na we yale na ye ma we do a edu na ya ma no yale a we yale hu edu na ye dia ma ba ye catch us say orthodox medicine ye can say herbal medicine no baye ni te baye ni nyina ye heba.
Oh yeah.
Baye nkruma ni ntanya mani nya heba. Nti me num edo no na me se no mani ye me ya since then no nti me fa box no na me kan papers na wo mu na me se no wonuma ese wonuma ebe manage we na mo sa ya de we since then no ajai se me use we nti say yan use ye heba medicine no na emboaye na doc me pese ye di yankomo twitwe no eba wie no ahifa na wo ye kan say wo office no wo fa ye kan say clinic and say afina wo prepare for that.
Okay, nti for now no clinic ni ready.
Okay.
But clinic ni friend no Covenant Herbal Clinic. And no ewo Covenant of Hope Church International Nichi. Sorry, I'm no me yourself wo.
Okay.
But you were sorry that Nichi. For now no office by a shot ayare for ho. Nti wo ba ofaka ofi Accra na eba ofi Himfa na eba ofaka o se okwa Shaiman. Udu a Shaiman na kase okọ Katamanso. Ofo Katamanso ka wo se okọ Covenant of Hope Church and ase kase okọ Newland Junction. Udu Newland Junction a obetimi afre 059 233 9726 059 233 9726 or plus 233 59 233 96. Sorry, plus 233 59 233 9726 plus 233 59 233 9726.
Number na go screen so yeah. Number no bo na go screen so na.
Tino oba with me afre me Dr. Nicholas oba ofra me other by secretaries in between Asia and nobody wa ba fe. Yeah.
Now we final word for one omo use is it we decide omo spray ahabano so and also there na wo catch omo so. Okay,
me so me futu a me de ma obi a ohye haban obi a odwen so gu haban ne ade ne so no ne se omo njai because we
juice
gu haban so a spiritually especially mimosa pudika nana bro kata otwe sebe sa haban no we se wodo ho kape na amoa wodun so gu so a wadun so egu bi so da usika se minjina da anase ubinya yare urinary tract infection anase utuminya gono utriti saa enkoda omo a omo triti gono omo triti saa omo de herbal orthodox be triti saa na sto ekwa na asen aba saa nyoma no ebi o akodwunso egu na bro akata watwe wotwe so sorry na okodwunso egu so anase okuti twegu ana wase no otuntesu egu so saa nyoma ni na wo ya iko spray saa haban na ewo fie na wa utwa de afan wa fie but ewo baby enka o na wakodwunso egu so a emwa ewo fie kra na nyunso egu so ntino yenhwe ni ti me final words ne say sumunyankopon na suro irade na fa haban no eye edwuma na yankopon ebejo. My final words for you is that the Bible said in Ecclesiastes chapter 12 is it chapter 6 verse 12, he said, fear God and obey his commandments, for this is man's all. This is the duty of a man. Okay, so fear God and obey his commandments. I think Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse chapter 12 verse 13 fear God and obey his commandments, for this is man's all. This is the duty of a man. This is the whole duty of a man. So yankopon na di ne nura asem so na we ni onipa bia asebie. So God bless you, God favor you in Jesus name.
Ebeda eye Dr. Nicholas so asibegbe say ye ba ne na so no so opportunity na mum ogie fefefe ama oni ye ekasa cheche niam bebre. We learn a lot. Nyama wunti bi da na wunnim no ene ya suasa niam ni nyina. Nti mesre se na no first time I hwe eye S.K.M media seminar na wa subscribe fefefe wo subscribe na wa like na wa share e dia ma fufuro so mpacho so wo social media handles obetimi ya tudia.
Okay, it's my Facebook my Facebook page name and uses of herbal medicines.
Uses of
herbal medicines. With me, I search me on YouTube. So UHM TV, capital U, capital H, capital M TV, UHM TV. That's Uses of Herbal Medicines TV. NRF. So me wo TikTok as Uses of Herbal Medicines. Me wo Instagram and Twitter at Uses of Herbal Medicines. And with me, I WhatsApp me +233 59233 9726. We search Telegram and also search Uses of Herbal Medicines. I a private group. It's no we here invite. Which me send me WhatsApp message. Me ado me WhatsApp me groups be 5 or 6. I bet me ado. Your Facebook group so we search Facebook group in the Uses of Herbal Medicines. I would say 9,000 plus. Bet me I search here. Na what join in the na we sua there. Nti yankopon shiraw.
Okay. Nti edamwa celebrate. Thank you for watching SK